another year, and it's time for my return to La La Land. I'm leaving Minneapolis now. It is 12:30. I was supposed to leave a bit earlier, but I am hoping to travel to Lincoln today, although that's 6.5 hours, and knowing me, I have to stop every couple of hours. It's pretty dull here today, but it's 57 degrees, and I just want to say, so I've got 19,650 miles on my clock at the moment, so we'll see what the whole week takes. I'm going to do my video diaries every day, just to sort of let you know that I'm still alive and how it's all going, and I hope that there's some fun places that I visit and some fun stories to share with you all. Anyway, more later, but I just wanted to say hi, and the journey begins. Bye for now. Hi! So I've been travelling for 2 hours, although I did stop twice. So, and I've just crossed a border. So I am now in Iowa. So I've gone from Minnesota to Iowa, and I may be in a whole other state by the time I reach Lincoln. I may be in Nebraska. I remembered just before I left that I needed to change or let my credit card people know that I was going to be crossing many different states, because you have to let them know that you're moving around. So yeah, I think I'm going to be in like 4 or 5 different states as I cross the country. It's all pretty flat, pretty dull. It's a little bit like England basically, but it's getting a bit more sunny, so that's nice, unlike England. But everything's going well already, and I'll see you soon. So it's now 5:30. I started at 12:30 today, and I'm not sure how many miles I've done, but I'm definitely into probably nearly like coming up to like 200 or something. It's been great. It's been straight and easy peasy. I've been listening to Hamilton for an hour. I listened to the first disc of this, The Subtle Art of Not Giving A, which is brilliant. And now it's 71 degrees. I got out earlier on and to get some petrol, some gas, and it was like 76 degrees. I was like, oh my god, it's so hot. And now I am about to drive through what looks like a big storm. I can see it's like grey clouds and flash lightning, and it's not raining or anything yet, but I imagine I am going to drive through something pretty scary. So wish me luck, and I don't know if you can see it flashing as I do this. I'm going to, oh no, I can't turn it around while I'm recording. I'll turn it around in a minute if I'm driving through it. So here goes. It's pretty dark up ahead. Okay, it doesn't look as dark on the screen for some reason, but I don't know if you can see the flashes that are coming. Oh god. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. I feel like I'm in that movie, like, what is it called, like Chasing the Storm or something. Or what was it called? Tornado? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh! Okay guys, here goes. Shit, I'm back. It's still pretty horrible, and sometimes it was so I couldn't see a thing, especially if something went past me. But I can see that there is a light at the end of this, and I'm going to get to the end in a minute. But it's still like lightning. I don't hear any thunder. That's the weird thing. It's just lightning the whole time. And yeah, I don't think I've driven through rain quite like that. So it was quite scary, but I guess that's what I've got to deal with on a road trip. So I see light, and I see that it's going to be okay, and it's pretty dark, but whew, that was a bit scary. Anyway, all will be well. God, the lightning literally just went across sideways, not even downwards. But I prefer that. Sideways to down is good. Okay, more in a bit. I'm out. Pretty much the rain is stopping. The sun is shining in front of me randomly, and you can probably see through the back of my window, if you can. It's pitch black behind me, where the storm is, and ahead I can see the light. Hallelujah! Thank God! Woo! That was scary. That kind of woke me up. So I think I've got another, how much do I got? Another hour and a half to go to my first stop, which hopefully is in Lincoln, where I will look for my first hotel. And oh, that was a bit of an exciting moment to share with you all. But I am fine. I'm at the other end, and all is well with the world and me. Good morning. Day 2. I stayed in Lincoln last night in a pretty okay hotel, and I had a very nice meal in a nice restaurant nearby, so that was good. Sadly though, I've woken up with a crick in the neck, so that's not great. Crick in the neck? Rick in the neck. Is it crick or Rick? Surely crick. Anyway, I just passed a chiropractic place called The Joint, which is something that I'm part of. It's what do you call it? Like a chiropractor that is in lots of different places, and we sort of buy 5 sessions up ahead, and you can just drop into any one, and you can just drop in and be seen. And I got all excited thinking, oh, this is a sign, this is great, and they're not open till 11. I can't be bothered to wait, so I'm just going to have to try and work it out myself. It's annoying. I've got so many things for ailments somewhere in the car, but like I know where they are, so I'll just have to deal with it today. So today is going to be a long day of driving, but it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, as you can see, and all is well with the world. It's only 48 degrees here. I'm now on 20,100 miles. So I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I shall work it out at the end of the trip. Thank you for all your messages, and thanks for your concern with the storm. It was pretty scary, but it's all fine and good today. What was I going to say? Oh my God, yes. So I woke up and put the TV on, and Airplane was on. I love that film. My sister and I used to watch it a lot when we were kids, and that made me laugh, so that was fun to watch a little bit of. So yes, I've booked an Airbnb for tonight, so at least I know I have a bed for the night. It's going to be about 7 hours driving today, but plus me stopping every couple of hours will probably add another couple of hours onto that. So yeah, a bit long. Sorry if I upset people yesterday by saying that it was dull and flat like England. I know that there are, of course, beautiful places in England that are not dull and flat. It's just the weather I was really referring to. But I know the sun can shine in England, and that's when it's at its most beautiful. So sorry. Anyway, that's probably it for now. I'm sure I'll do more later, and I'll let you know if anything fun and exciting happens. Okay, bye. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. It is so bright. Look at me, I look like Michael Jackson. I'm nearly in Denver. I've been driving all the day long, and it's been great. Really easy. Weather's been lovely, so that makes a change from yesterday. I've stopped a few times for gas and the restroom, and Ruby Tuesdays for lunch. Just this place is so vast. There's just nothing but fields and fields, and those cute little teeny tiny, well, not that small, obviously, those little like windmill things that were at the beginning of Oklahoma, and then there was a sign for Kansas City that reminded me of Oklahoma, because that's obviously in the show, and then there was a sign for Nevada that reminded me of Entrance to Nevada in Crazy Few. Yeah, my life is is one big musical. So it's really cool to be going through the places that I've done a musical of. What else? Oh, I went past John Wayne's birthplace, and I went past a place called Friend, which would be a nice place to live, and Beaver Crossing. Don't need to say anything more about that, but it did make me laugh a little bit. I feel like I need to sneeze. So I've got about half an hour, I think, before I get to Denver, and there's another one of those little windmill things. What are they for? I don't know. And there's some stunning looking mountains up ahead. It's just so amazing how this world can be so flat 1 minute, and then there's mountains. I mean, God, isn't it amazing? And some lovely cloud formations. So it's beautiful. What else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, and I've gone past the whole time zone. I'm going back in time. I'm going to look even younger when I get there. I wish. I need to get some more sleep, I'll tell you that for nothing. And I hope that I can get to Denver in time to go to the chiropractors, because I've checked and they've got one of these, the joint chiropractors there. So I can hopefully go there today, because my neck's still a bit not good. And apparently there's some nice restaurants there. My lady who I'm staying with tonight, see, I can't even turn properly. She's told me that there's some good restaurants. So that should be nice. Good morning. I am leaving Denver. I'm driving towards the most stunning looking mountains and snow-topped mountains. I've been warned it's going to start getting colder. Obviously, today I'm going to a place called Vail, and then I can't remember what the other place is called. On the way to Moab, which is supposed to be stunning as well. I'm staying at another Airbnb tonight. I've just booked it, and it was lovely where I stayed last night. I didn't sleep a wink though, because my neck is really giving me shit. Although I did see a very, very good chiropractor last night who cracked it like you've never heard. So I was kind of hoping I'd be better, but it's not, sadly. And I had a cat on the bed and then on me all night. So that was interesting. Cats aren't my favourite, but it was a really lovely, lovely, lovely cat. And just decided to lie on me here and do lots of loud purring, which is kind of startling when you're not used to that. But gorgeous, lovely cat, just kept me awake. So not looking my best. Anyway, I'm very excited about today. It's going to start getting very beautiful and picturesque, and I will do more later. All right, bye. Hi, I just thought I'd do a quick update. So I've been up to like 10,600 feet above, I imagine, the sea. So my ears have been popping a lot and my head's been a bit poundy because of the change in atmosphere, I think. But we're going downhill now, and they keep having these signs saying runaway truck ramp. So basically, I think that means that if trucks lose their brakes, then there's going to be a ramp that takes them up off to the side to stop them. Because yeah, it's pretty steep, and I wouldn't want to be without my brakes at this point. Anyway, it is stunning. I'm about half an hour away from Vail, where I will stop for a coffee and something to eat. And I've seen loads of skiers down the side. It looks so amazing. It's one of the things that I've never done. I don't know if I ever will in my life. I'm just so concerned about breaking my legs and my back and everything. But that's one thing I regret never trying. It just looks so beautiful and perfect day for it. Anyway, more soon. Bye for now. just left Vail. Oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful little ski town, village, but with the most extortionately expensive car park. I parked for, I think it was for half an hour it was $10, and if you went over that it was 20. So I was just about to leave. I'd had a nice coffee and a bun, and I was just about to go, and it was under an hour, and it said it was going to be $20. I was like, not that. Excuse me. I'm going to go back and have another look. So, and I'm really glad I did. So it was obviously a sign that I was supposed to see more of the town. So I got to go and have a look at exactly where they all come skiing down, and I even thought about seeing if I could get on the ski lift just for a ride up and down. And I think I probably would have done if it had been one of those open ones, but it wasn't. They were all enclosed. And I've done that sort of thing before, and it was like $39 just for a ski ride. I thought, no, I can do it maybe another time. And I'd feel a bit silly just being there without skis. Good morning. I have managed to wake up early, oh my goodness, so that I could come and see the sunrise at the Arches. I can't quite believe that I am awake. And it's 6:15 now, and the sunrise, I can see it coming up. It's supposed to be at like 25 minutes past, I think. So I'm just driving up. It's stunning already. This is so unlike me getting up early, but I kind of thought it's a sign. I was awake at 5:38, and oh, the light is beautiful. So I will turn it around and show you all when I get somewhere that I can stop. I'm the only one here. I've just done the most amazing hike, which was kind of scary at times, and luckily I came across a man with a dog, and I was a little bit concerned to start off with, because I was like, oh god, am I going to get murdered or something ridiculous? But of course no. But luckily he walked with me, because I was like, I don't think this is the trail, because it just seemed so dangerous, and like I was like, oh, I just don't know if it is. And he was like, oh, I think so. So we did it, and I don't think I would have done it if he hadn't been there. So I'm really grateful that he sort of carried on doing the hike with me, and we went and found some more amazing arches. And there were more to go, but like it was like 9 miles to walk to the other ones, and so I just couldn't do that. So it's 9:30 now, and I still haven't had breakfast, so I need to go and eat. and it's hot. It's really, really hot now. What is it? Oh, it says 58 degrees here, but in the sun it's like blaring, really, really hot. And now, of course, as we were coming out of that hike, more people were going in. So I picked the right time to go early in the morning when no one was around. But, you know, I do suddenly have that thought of like, oh God, what if I did sprain my ankle, or if I got bit by a snake or something and I'm here on my own? At least I've got my phone and I can say, oh, I'm underneath the arches. But, anyway, thank the Lord for that. So I'm going to go and have breakfast and then decide what to do next. But I was chatting with this guy who's just done it the other way around, and he came from Grand Canyon yesterday. He says it's going to be too much for me to try and get to the Grand Canyon today, but I want to go near it, so we'll see how we do. And there's also this place called Canyonlands that he's going to this afternoon, but I would love to go to because I'm here. I kind of think, why not? I don't know when I'm ever going to be out this way again, and why not just do it, you know, take another day on my road trip and experience these phenomenal places. So I think I'm just gonna wing it and see where I end up. Who knows? I was really contemplating not going to Canyonlands because on my map it said it was 3.5 hours from here, and I was like, oh God, I just don't know if I can do it because I'm kind of got a headache, probably because I got up so early. And then I saw a couple of messages on Facebook, and this other guy who I met on the hike saying that you've just got to do it. So I am on my way, and actually it says on the street signs that it's only like half an hour away, so that is good. I'm also very glad that I stopped because thanks to Michelle Barber Brindisi, who gave me this. I have been trying to open this chocolate bar whilst driving for the longest time, and I was getting so mad because I just couldn't get into it. It reminded me of my sister when she tried to find a chocolate bar in her bag one time when she was teaching, and she got really stressed because she knew it was in there and she just couldn't find it. Anyway, there I was, like driving along, just trying to open it with holding my knees on the thing and trying to open, and I couldn't. So I'm very glad that I stopped to see the cows so that I can open my chocolate bar. Oh yeah. Mineral Bottom Road. Mineral Bottom Road. Just that. Look at this place. I don't think this gives you any idea of the vastness of this. I've just come to this little walkway thing that basically shows both sides this massive dropping into the canyons, it says on the thing. Like there's no blows me away. I'm so thrilled that I have come to witness this place. So yeah, lots more to see, I think. This has been the most amazing place to visit. The vastness I cannot get over, and it's so beautifully set up so that you can walk down like little steps and stuff to get to these places, to see these sights, and it's silent. It's so silent, and I'm just in awe of everything that I'm seeing today. It's really blown my mind how vast this is, and I can't imagine that the Grand Canyon is going to be any better or bigger, and like it's got to be about the same. But anyway, we'll see, and I shall show you what it's like. Okay, bye for now. just want to share. So every time you get to one of these view stops around Canyonlands, the big ones, the main parts, they have like a little, like restrooms, toilets that, you know, they're fine. They smell fine. There's no flies all over the place. And yes, you're peeing into a hole, but it's really fine. And it's paved everywhere, so everyone can get to see the view. And then if you want to go further and, you know, rough it a bit, then you can. But also they don't have fences around, so it just doesn't stop the view from being as natural as it possibly can be, which is mind-blowing. But and so clean. It's so clean and quiet, and everyone is respectful, and yeah, I just wanted to share that. Anyway, more later. I just have to try and film this while I'm driving. This, I think, is Monument Valley, and of course it's like sunset time and it's stunning. It says it's about another 15 miles away, so I don't know if I'll get that much closer, but I just wanted to film a little bit of it just to show you what I'm headed towards. Oh my goodness, stunning. My goodness, I just have to try. Annoyingly, the video doesn't show anything like the size of these things that I am driving towards. This is Monument Valley, and it looks fantastic because they're all just massive silhouettes. But you can't see really on the stupid video. I just want to be able to share it, but oh, it's quite breathtaking, like the whole day has been. Whew. I've still got another sort of half an hour to drive before I get somewhere that may have a hotel. I haven't actually booked anything, so I'm just hoping that there's going to be a room at the inn. Oh wow, beautiful. So beautiful weather this morning. I'm probably wearing far too many clothes. I'm going to have to change at some point, and I'm headed to the Grand Canyon. I wanted to share some things. Yesterday I finished my audiobook of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep. It's brilliant. It's another sort of self-help thing, but it's very realistic, and I mean there's so much I could tell you about, but it's basically, which I've always known, or I know more now, that you are responsible for your own life. Whatever you do, you have the choice to make a change and do whatever you want to make yourself as happy as you possibly can be. And I completely live by that, I hope. And just doing things like this makes me realize that it's my choice where I stay, it's my choice what I do, and that's a wonderful thing to do. And I know everyone can't necessarily do that all the time because if they have families and all of this stuff, but I think you probably can. If you have any ideas of what you really want to do to make you happy, or I don't know, just change it up, it's up to you to make that change. And it's just good to remind yourself that you are in charge of your own life and your own destiny and your happiness. And I just wanted to share that with you all. So if you want to make a change, just do it, because it's worth it. You've got nothing to lose, and if it goes wrong, you do something else. He was also talking about how important rejection is. Now, in my business, I've had a hell of a lot of rejection, and obviously at the time it's the worst thing in the world, and you think your life is going to fall apart, and then something else comes around and you learn so much from the rejection. So he was explaining how good those bad times are to be able to make a change and appreciate when things do go your way. But it's all learning, you know. I think if people have an easy life, they're just like, how boring is that? I think you've got to have some serious lows to be able to pick yourself up and do something about it, and make a change in your life. So anyway, blah blah blah, boring, but that's that for today. So yesterday I did 16,800 and something steps, and that was it 6 miles or 9 miles? 6 miles 6.9 miles, I think. I know that doesn't really sound like much when some people are running 10 miles a day, but for me that was quite a lot. I've got like little blisters on the back of my feet, which is annoying, but I'm just driving towards more beautiful rock formations. But it's going to be a special day today because I'm going to the Grand Canyon. I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I'm not close enough to be there at sunrise, and I think I will have gone by the time it's sunset time. But, you know, that's something else I can do later on in my life. You can't do everything all the time. You've got to save some things. So I can do that in another time of my life. To film some of this random landscape, just miles and miles and miles of this, and then the mountains up ahead and canyons and things. Whoa. I just want to show you how vast and how alone I am on these roads. It's just road, just straight-ish, and then you'll suddenly see like a massive crater, or a canyon, I guess, to the side of you, and it's just amazing. But there's that. This is what I'm driving through at the moment. I'm not sure how long I've got to the Grand Canyon, but I'm definitely on my way to the south rim. So I've just got to the one of the entrances to the Grand Canyon National Park. It says there's a moderate likelihood of fire, and where I'm in a bit of a queue to pay to go in. But it also says that the time is 10 to 12, and it says is another sort of at least half an hour to get to the south rim. But I don't know, I imagine I'm going into this whole big area. I just hope there's a toilet somewhere soon because I'm a little bit desperate. And I've been driving for quite a while now after coffee, and there's been nothing for miles and miles and miles. So fingers crossed. Okay, I'm next. So excited. So I've just parked just as soon as you get into the national park, and luckily there were restrooms. So most importantly, that was good. And I'm just about to have a look at the Grand Canyon for the first time. So I'm just walking up here. There's a what do you call it? A tower that you can walk up. It looks like. So I'll be able to get a nice old view from up there, and I can see it. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I'm going to have to turn it around just so you can see what I'm seeing right now, but it's I know it's only just going to get better and better. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but I'll turn it around and do it properly. Okay, bye. This is my first view of
What's wrong with that?
I have just left the Grand Canyon South Rim. It's fantastic, it's beautiful, it's mind-blowing. But I have to admit, and I know I'm going to annoy a great many people, it wasn't as good as yesterday. Canyonlands and the Arches, every time you stopped at one of the view places, it was different. There was something else to see, and it was, I can't think of more other words to say than mind-blowing. Today, yes, the first time I saw the Grand Canyon, absolutely I was blown away. It is vast. But every time you stop, then after, you're basically seeing the same thing, slightly from a slightly different angle, but it's the same. And when you actually look at the grand map of it, the road that you actually get to drive around is tiny compared with the size of the place. So, saying that, and also I have heard, because that guy that I met yesterday with a dog, which I never even asked his name, isn't that awful? But anyway, he had come and he had done the South Rim, and he also drove all the way around to do the North Rim, and it was closed. No one had actually told him, so that was really annoying. So I'm glad he told me, because I possibly would have headed for the North Rim and then been really disappointed because it was closed. I don't know why, whatever, they're doing renovations, I don't know. So, saying all of that, if I were to come again, which I'm sure I will at some point in my life, I would do it either at sunrise or at sunset, because I am sure that would make the whole experience that much even better. Also, I think doing the helicopter ride would be worth doing, because you were going to get to see so much more. I've never done that. It's something else that I would definitely like to do now that I've seen the size of it, and I'm sure you just get to see so much more if you're in a helicopter. And also, I mean, the ideal scenario would be a helicopter ride at either sunrise or at sunset. Then you get the whole shebang. Hi! I'm nearing the end of my journey, although I still don't know where I'm going to stay. And I was getting a bit bored, and then I came around the corner to this view. I was thinking, I'm sure I'm going to get another sunset before the end of the day, and here it is. And it's stunning, and I hope you can see it. My mum always loved a sunset, and I never really understood it when I was a child. I was like, oh yeah, whatever. And now, oh, I love it. Love it. Amazing. So, that's the end of that. I'll let you know if and when I stop. Bye for now. Hello. Well, the time has come. I am I'm about an hour away from LA and Pasadena. It's been fantastic. I've had a wonderful time. Last night, so when I last left you, I thought I was only going to drive for another hour or so. And oh my goodness, I was so wrong. The sun started going down, and then there was lots of roadworks. So I kept getting changed down to one lane, and with the lights and the bad lighting, it was really, really difficult to see where I was going. And I saw a rest stop, and it said next rest stop was like 90 something miles. So I thought, shit, I've got to get off. So I got off, went to the toilet, and had a look on my phone to see where the next hotels were going to be, thinking I was hoping to sort of stop very soon. And basically there wasn't another hotel for 90 miles. So I had to keep driving, and it kept going down to one lane. It was really difficult to see, and it was kind of a little bit scary. I'm very glad that I had bought some snacks, so I'd got snacks with me, because, you know, I'm one of those people that needs to eat every 4 hours, like properly. But I hadn't eaten since like my vegan chili, which was only a teeny tiny cup at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So I was like, I need to eat. Anyway, long story short, saying that, it's Beverly's birthday. Happy birthday, Beverly! She says long story short all the time, and that's what it said on her card that I sent her. Anyway, happy birthday, Beverly, I love you. And so, long story short, the next available gas station, I pulled off, and it said motel, so I had a quick look at the motel. Oh my god, no way, ever, no way could I have stayed there. And there was one gas station, and I filled up anyway. It was extortionate, because obviously they knew that you would have been driving for so long and you would be desperate for petrol. I wasn't, but I thought I'll fill up anyway.
2 miles, take exit 123 on the right onto I-215 south towards San Bernardino.
Okay, sorry, that was my map thing talking. I don't know if you heard that. My map thing talked. Oh, this looks beautiful. Wow. So there's like really high mountains coming up ahead, and like mist in front of them. Wow. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yes. So I thought I'm gonna have to eat, and there was this horrible place called DQ. San Bernardino. Yeah. and I had a chicken sandwich, and I knew chicken sandwiches, they give me the so I was a bit concerned about that, but I thought I've got to eat. It's either that or get a migraine for not eating, so I chose to eat. I think I've got to go off in a minute. So come on. So I ate. I then got tummy ache because my stomach is not used to eating that sort of crap. I need a vegetable, I'll tell you that for nothing. Goodness, haven't eaten a vegetable in the last few days. Oh no, I had some salad. Oh no, I had my vegan chili. So I'm lying, completely lying.
You can save 12 minutes by taking East Thorough Highway instead.
I might just have to concentrate on the map for a second. I'll come back. So I have tummy ache. I then eventually find the next town, which is called Barstow, and I pull off and I go to the first hotel, this Best Western, and oh my god, the people, there were like really seedy looking people outside, and I was just like, ugh. It really didn't look good, and I thought I was a little bit scared, so I pulled out and I went down to the next main street, and where there were more hotels, not quite so secluded, and oh my god, this horrible fairground and screaming people, and oh, not my sort of thing at all. But I found this hotel that can't believe it, I'm a AAA member. I didn't realise that you can get discounts on hotels. So this girl, I said, what's the best deal you can do for a night? She said, are you with this, and or AAA? And I went, yes, I'm with AAA. And I was like, damn it, so I could have saved myself some thinking money this week, but of course I didn't because I'm too stupid.
Take exit 115A towards CA210 West.
So I got a room for like $76 or something. It was a little bit, it was another motel, so it was a little bit, you know, as I said, like Breaking Bad, but it was fine. I actually slept okay. But also, so by the time I actually got in there, it was 10 o'clock. So I'd been driving since before 10 a.m. till 10 a.m. at night with a time difference. So it was now 9 here, but still, I was still driving the same amount of time I drove, if that makes sense. So it was a long day. I have to admit, I was tired and a little bit fed up by the time I actually got there. So I really fancied a glass of wine, but I didn't want to venture out because it was just not the nicest of areas. So anyway, all good in the end. I slept well, had a free breakfast, always nice, and I'm now heading to Pasadena. So my journey is nearly done. I hope you've all enjoyed my messages. I've certainly enjoyed doing them, and I'm hoping to splice them together and make a little mini film. Why not? Why not? And who knows what may come of doing this. But I've really enjoyed it, and thank you for all your comments and for your support and love and care and everything. And I'm sure I'll do more when I arrive. But yeah, till next time. Yay! Welcome to LA, of course. Traffic jams. Ugh. This is why I love LA and Pasadena. The weather is stunning. It's so warm, it's so beautiful. I slept well, apart from there's a dog outside that was barking all night, so that was annoying. And I've just come out to buy eggs because we're going to be eating some eggs. And then we're going to go for a massage because my neck is still bad. And then I'm going to try and do some yoga. And life is good. I do have a headache, but that's usually me. But life is good. I am here. Bring it on.
to the house that I grew up in. Going back was something after all these years. I drove down Monterey Street and felt a little sadness when I turned left on Laurel and the house appeared. And I snuck up to that rocking chair where the winter sunlight slanted on the screened-in porch. And I stared out past the shade tree that my laughing daddy planted on the day that I was born. And I let time go by so slow, and I made every moment last. And I thought about years, how they take so long and they go so fast. Across the street, the Randall's oldest daughter must have come home. Her two boys built a snowman by the backyard swings. I thought of old man Randall and his Christmas decorations, and how he used to leave them up till early spring. And I thought of all the summers that I paced that porch and swore I'd die of boredom there. And I thought of what I'd give to feel another summer linger, where a day feels like a year. And I let time go by so slow, and I made every moment last. And I thought about years, how they take so long and they go so fast. Then the door flew open and my mother's voice was laughing as she called back to my daddy, "Come and look who's here." And I thought about years